thought I had it here. Try to grab from 2 provinces at the same time. Come on, break and take that province. Good. That's really good. That's super good. I will lose in the middle here. I don't have enough supply. I just hope they will hold long enough for me to be able to break them down here. And if I manage to break them down here, we can finally do some real pushing. And you should be attacking there. Fall back and you now attack. Quick. No, let them escape. Let them escape so I can push in with more forces. How is the organization going? You're losing it quite quickly. Come on. Go in there. Now, you troops. You're gonna do what you were planned to do. Just delay them so they can't reinforce it. And all of you, I will just force as many troops as possible into this. No, you are not gonna force me to do anything or push me back. I need to break this river now. The only bad thing about this is when I break this, I'm not getting an advantage of it. I break them by taking the river, but they don't have a penalty taking it back. But if I lose it, I will have to retake it again. And then I will have to fight the river penalty once again. Whew. Okay, we got the river. Hopefully permanently, but who knows. And yeah, I was pushed back here in the north. A bit in the center too, but I think it's kind of okay. Let's improve this. I don't want to see a 1 anywhere. I think that's it. So, and then pull this one up, because that's more important. And are we trading anything? We're importing 56, but we still have an import or a surplus of steel. Okay, that's fine. We're importing 8. We should not. We need all the civilian factories we possibly have. Okay, they seem to be trying to regroup somewhere. So I will take definitely advantage of it and try to take a couple more provinces. Has Japan taken the east already, or should it? There are a couple more provinces. They're like so useless, Japan doesn't even care. They're just trying to restructure the entire empire again. Oh god, it was battleships. I was like, I have 2 more troops? Oh no, it was battleships. Let's just produce 1 more of these and then switch to battleships 4. I know I'm not pushing everywhere now, but I want this infrastructure to finish off before I start pushing again on a massive front. Come on, let's surround that 1 unit. It's not a very large surround, but it's still a victory. No, we won't break it. So let's just remove him again. I don't want to lose the river. Whatever happens, I don't want to lose the river again. You two, just distract them. Well, you go in here. You push in here, so we distract the distractors. Or distract the ones that could actually... Come on. No, continue attacking. Delay them as much as possible. Europe will arrive in 2 days, so... Oh, right, because you don't have... Oh, wait, you have supply. Okay, then it's just a very large province. Okay, this is slowly forming up again. People have returned to the front line. We have supply. We also have artillery. That was a very long time I saw you, my friend. A plus in artillery. But that means we need more anti-tank guns. I saw these ones. Let's fill that now. And now, let's begin again. No more treats, the river is behind us. Yeah, I would like to see Daniel try out heavy tanks. I've never seen anyone use heavy tanks. Heavy tanks are awesome. They're super fun to play with, but you need to be able to pay them. You could, well, I guess you could kind of say you need to be able to pay them. If you want the best, you need to pay it. But like, let's say like this, heavy tanks are not cost effective, unfortunately. But if you can pay with them, if you have enough supply to like build it, then you are gonna win. No, nothing will be able to pierce it unless they also have heavy tanks, and they will most likely not have heavy tanks. Good. We're leaving the river behind us. No. Don't let them have any break. Oh, they are doing their counter push now. We need to break it. We can't give them any breeders or any room to return. We need to make the AI stop with the assault. That's why we took so much territory. He was just waiting, planning, getting a planning bonus, and now trying to break me. We need to get the supply from them, basically. So that's why we need to take that city, and while we don't own that city yet, we need to be able to grab it. You 4 divisions, please move up here, not counterattack them there. You continue down. No, wait, half of you, together with that division, should continue walking down here. You should go up here and grab that city, because if we own it, we break their supply line. Hopefully. Wait. No, they will still have the supply here. It's the same state as Stalingrad. How supply? Still really good, awesome. 7.2, 7.9, so we're still doing quite well again. But we can add some new fort divisions. As long as we're gaining infantry equipment, then I feel safe spending some of the extra we have piled up. I want at least 10k left. So 2 more divisions. Nice, that's a very large part, extra troops. That's gonna be awesome. Bulgaria joined the Axis, yeah, but what can they do to save? Let's see, France. That extra, like, we have been buffing every single enemy to the maximum. Oh god, they're actually trying to surround us. That's why they... No. Fall back. We dug too deeply, too greedily, too quickly. So they almost surrounded us. That's really good that I actually noticed it. That could have ended really badly. Getting those 8 division cut off so quickly. That could have been quite an end, actually, to this push. It could have broken the morale of the troops, well, not basically, but it could have broken our advantage. And that could have just completely ended in a massive rout for this entire wing. Or wing, side, front. So if you play speed 5, be careful. Always look at the enemy and see what they're doing, because you need to be active and counter-attack. I threw this away too many times now. I can't do it again. That extra organization they get from having the enemy buffed 50%, or I think I buffed everyone to the max except France for some reason, because you really wanted it. I think it was like that. Everyone is maxed, or everyone except Japan and France. Maybe France too was buffed to the max, like giving a 50% bonus. So Soviet Union is a beast to take care of if they have that organization bonus. Let's see, they have 44. That's hard. Didn't you buff everyone to the max except the Axis? Oh, right, that might have been Crash Test. I'm thinking of another game we did at work. Maybe? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the communist game with DDR Jake on World War Wednesday, Crash Test. Yeah, that was, I think, when we boosted everyone except France. I think I boosted everyone except the Axis in this time. Yeah, I will just have to look at it in the beginning again. We can look at it after, when I plan to end, just to make sure what it was. Maybe we can see it somewhere from in-game. No, I don't think so. Please grab that province. Not 2 troops, but 1 can go there. Don't worry, Dan, you still have 1 million manpower. Yeah, but the Soviets have more than me. That's the really bad thing. And why are you pushing so incredibly hard now? Please don't. Thank you for the follow, 9-0 the Dream. Super heavy battleship, level 1. Let's grab it too. Let's see, how's supply doing now? Really badly in this region. We need Stalingrad to be able to supply our troops. And we need this one first. That will actually be a great help. Or not at all. Never mind, I said nothing. Oh, that's Polish divisions. Let's see, how many troops? They're actually taking 250,000 troops losses now. 7.5 million, 8 million. And now I'm actually losing equipment, so we're gonna pull this one down to... I already deployed 1 unit, so here. There's a couple more divisions and then delete that one again. Yeah, good. And all of you men, actually deploy here. Because when they finally pull them back to be able to support the center, I want to push back here. Maybe reduce the AI battle plan behavior to normal, not aggressive. I need to take it. I need to stay aggressive. I can't let my own troops to recover, but I can't if I don't let my own troops recover, then I don't let the AI recover. My AI enemy. And that if I let them recover again, they might be able to do some counterattack again with their planning bonus. And that would be really bad for me. Since this is it. This is it for me. Thank you for the follow, Red Wolf 22. I'm just calculating a lot of numbers in my head now. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little while. I'm just trying to figure out supply numbers with the production I'm doing, how far I can get on the numbers I have, depending on how the current war, like I'm not doing any exact calculations or doing some sounding really brilliant, oh he calculates exactly that. No, I'm not doing anything. I'm trying with various large numbers, trying to see, oh, if I can probably push in here, losing 10,000 equipment, but losing with all the other things I will lose 20,000 more here, while I can produce 30,000 with this current setup and doing stuff like that. So Kenneth, thank you for the follow. I think that's at least what you're trying to write with numbers and stuff. Okay, I think this should be fine for a while longer, not a lot longer, but my next thing is gonna be more infantry weapons free and not 1 as I have over here. While you are doing just repairing, but you should not. You should now producing more infantry or military factories, or it won't work. Do a naval invasion somewhere. Cats, I can't do a naval invasion anywhere because I need ships. And the ships I have are 2 battleships, and even the Soviet has more ships than that. But what I do need is to reach Stalingrad. And I need to reach it quickly. Supply here is starting to wane quickly, and I need to have it to be able to do anything. It's like dead troops fighting against other dead troops. Break it province. 1 province at a time. Slowly pushing forward. And Soviet Union has a lot of provinces. How long will it take before you have arrived? 6 more days. So around 12 days to reach that province. That's crazy. Oh god, we need to take that province. That's super important. Otherwise it's just 2 provinces they can take and to completely break this push. That's not acceptable. Let's see, how are you doing? Okay, not super well. So these 17 troops, how are you doing right now? You are losing, you're slowly losing. Can I take you and just counter push here? Yeah, at least I push that back. Trying to grab that city. Okay, good, we took that province. We need to grab that one too. Or maybe even I should abandon this. If I pull this one back this way, let them retake it and then just focus everything on... No, let's actually try to just keep it steady for now. Here we have broken everything on the sides. That should be pretty easy to just swallow with the troops I have close by. And north belongs to me now. Oh, you even took that. Nice. Can you cut off the Russians in the south so you can use your troops in the south? Yeah, cut them off like this. That was exactly my plan. If I keep this one and I grab Stalingrad, I should be able to have the supply enough to cut them off right here, and then just slowly push in from both sides. Are you reading my minds? That's scary. Are you reading my minds? It sounds like I have more than one. Are you reading my mind? It's correct. Alright, let's push here. No, stop it. How was it? Can you break this for me, please? As a birthday gift, maybe? Well, it's not my birthday, I don't know. As a let's not lose this game gift. No, you didn't really not want to break that. Blarks, thank you for the follow. Iran has capitulated. That's really bad. Oh god, that's really bad. All of these troops are now surrounded. Everyone, retreat. Oh god, you're gonna get overrun definitely. So I think it's better if I just disband you. And the equipment will... Oh, good. That's I shouldn't get that, but for some reason I was. So I will just graciously accept it. So yeah, you just need to get back home. Please try to grab that. Because we need to protect this front with all means necessary. Come on, break that. Good, we at least got that province. All of you guys should make a front right there. So please just attack, do whatever you need to do to be able to go there. Because if we get surrounded down here, I actually need to take some troops from this front and just pull back down. Expeditionary force, 1 volunteer, whatever. Sure, I will accept everything now. Bambulero, thank you for the follow. Because if they start pushing out there, that would be really bad. You actually go straight up. And this, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be even more infantry weapons 1. Those extra troops, I should never have built them. This was just a temporary bonus I got before they started counterattacking. And now they have a bunch of troops up there. I won't be able to break it quickly. I will have to pull some troops back from here. At least 15 troops. That's really bad. That is really gonna just set a big error to my plans. Yeah. I was counting on them not capitulating, but then I missed that they actually took the capital. Oh god. Try to cut them off then. But yeah, this is not gonna work. Sorry, I'm gonna disband all of you. All my troops inside the pocket while they're not any bad men there to stop you from just disappearing. Alright, God, this is intensive. It takes a lot for me to just be able to stay concentrated for so long. Okay, no, that's definitely not gonna work. We need to grab that province while attacking at the same time there. We need to... No, not with these troops. Select these. Attack there. Slowly just weaken the points everywhere here until we reach Stalingrad. And let's see, we are still missing a lot of equipment. And Finland, they are soon coming. Thank God for Finland. And just Japan, you are losing a ton of troops. Let's see. Hopefully, Soviet Union will pull back some troops now and just focus on the main push. And right here, you are no longer needed. Let's just get up here. All of you, strategic redeploy up again. I no longer want, it's no longer necessary to keep that. The plans that I had are no longer viable. Even if I cut them off there, I can't do anything with the troops. Only 700k left, going down fast. Yeah, I know. Soviet succeeded in pushing there. I was too focused on the main front, and I paid a really heavy price for that. But it seems like they are reorganizing, so let's try to push now. Before they have time to finish it. They're probably reorganizing to make another push themselves. But I can't let that happen. If they push again, then I will probably lose. Okay, we're grabbing territories right and left now. We're going to north and probably, yeah. We're taking the north and parts of south. We're very close to Stalingrad. I want to take that. Daniel, just pause and read the chat advice for once. Where's manpower? Daniel, build harbor in pocket so the Japanese can escape. Ooh, that could actually work. But I'm not very sure if it could work. Because there are no ports here. Then I would have to build one here, and that would take a lot of days to actually be able to do it. And I can't because it's foreign territory. They have grabbed too much territory in that state. So I cannot, unfortunately, Phoenix. Was that Poland on the front? Yeah. Communist puppet. I can show you actually. Oh, wait, that doesn't this look like Xavier from X-Men? It kind of looks like Xavier from X-Men. Put Dota Pomin, thank you for the follow. I would really like to end the stream by grabbing Stalingrad. But I don't know if I will be able to. Yeah. 600k troops. I'm gonna drag this down as slow as possible before switching manpower law. Let's see, what is the Soviet on? They're on the same one as me. And also total mobilization, but they are free trade. That gives them more than me. That does not look like Patrick Stewart, you you heathen. No, Soviet! Don't destroy my infrastructure, please. God, the Soviet Union is nuking their own territory to break my infrastructure. Well, it's the Soviet way. It's the Soviet way, at least. God damn it. Yeah, we can't push anymore. We need to relax. 20,000 equipment is a bit too much in losses. If I check my entire army, I'm only using 100k. So every fifth man are missing an arm. Missing a gun. And that's not acceptable for me. Let's see, is there anything I can do to change it? They don't have a lot of lots of tanks anymore. Well, they have tanks, but I need the equipment more than the tanks, or more than the anti-tank guns. I just need to keep my men well supplied. Expeditionary forces, no, that I do not want. You have reorganized, let's get some equipment and then push again a couple of provinces. While that's going on, let's do some manual orders. We cannot break them, we need a supply, or we need weapons. They're instantly just reinforcing it. We need to push everywhere at the same time, otherwise it won't work. $300,000 men. Soviet 8.5 million. We are having more losses than the Soviet Union now. We just passed it. 8.57, 8.54. And of course, if you count in Japanese losses, we definitely have more losses than the Soviet Union. String, everyone is gathering strength, everyone is getting planning bonus, everyone is getting equipment once again. God, people are singing now in my house. And that probably you hear. So you're out Soviet the Soviet. Impressive. Apparently I am. And they are just reorganizing now, waiting for prime opportunities to strike. Actually, now I could probably break them down here. Every attack here is just to break that single province. But it seems like I failed. Definitely. It seems like I failed. I failed. I shouldn't try to sugarcoat it. The same thing here. I'm gonna attack here. Every province up here that I'm attacking in is just to be able to delay them so they can't reinforce that single province. Good, at least we took it. One province kind of closer to Soviet Union. Or to Stalingrad. We're already in Soviet Union, of course. Okay, I think it's time. Not for you, but for you. We just had plus in equipment, so now time to attack everywhere. Good, this is working. Slowly expanding here, slowly pushing in there. He needs all his factory infantry equipment, art and anti-tank. Yeah, You could build a war for... you could build a wall from the corpse. Yeah, I could. Retreat back to China. Never. Make Guangxi great again. I think I made them pretty great. But now they're great. I'm like the Mongolian Empire. Expanded really quickly, but then didn't have enough men to keep the territory. No, break it again. We need to grab Stalingrad. Not because so much of a strategic importance victory, but more a moral victory. Yeah, the middle front is not going that well, or the center. It's not going really well. The north has completely stopped, and he's nuking this single province again. He really just wants to break the territory. I accidentally press search and then go home. He just want to break my entire supply here. As soon as it was built up again, he broke it. So as soon as I'm pushing that, maybe that's something they're looking for. Is the enemy pushing in a front? Do they have supply? Can I nuke? Yes. Oh, here, grab. No, I couldn't see. Or, come on. Come on, good. Good work, good work. And we're still not losing here, at least. Actually, we could just push in a tiny bit here. They have pulled back, it seems, a lot of forces from this front. Attack from all fronts here. Grab it. We're fighting super hard for each single province. I'm actually gonna try to do this. Let's try to go war economy. We're getting a lot of more men that way. I think we gain generally from it. So we'll see. Stalingrad, you're so close but still so far away. It would just be a great ending to the stream if I grabbed it. It might be what we could call some I don't know. I would regain some honor by taking Stalingrad. That has succeeded in a last final desperate stand. It sounds like I'm almost losing, but if I don't win this time, I cannot do a complete halt, I cannot do a retreat this time. We will either win this or just completely lose this time. When we passed there, I think I said it at least, when we passed them in oh yes, I did say it. I did say it that we're gonna get more losses than the Soviet Union. I said it this time. I said it that we were gonna get more losses than Soviet Union, and we need to win this push. Otherwise we will just lose. And they're pushing us back hard. We took a couple of provinces and they just instantly took all of them back. Now when they are counter pushing. So let's stop our assault for now. Regain weapons and supply. Good, hold them off, hold them off. Gain entrenchment bonuses, do whatever you can to hold off. Hold them off. And here it's just a thin line of troops. God. Well then you pushed into a buffed Soviet Union with Guangxi Clique while Germany didn't even touch them. Various, thank you for the hosting. Oh, bye Axel. See you tomorrow. Or actually, will I see you tomorrow? I usually don't go all the way to the CK2 team. Let's say, see you tomorrow. Okay, grab back. Take that territory back to you. Back to us. Let's just grab some random planes now. Let's research everything, so if we would need it, we shall have it. No, no, you're not going anywhere. You are going to grab that single province. Oh good, grab that province. They're trying to reorganize really quickly. Or, they're trying to reorganize basically. And we're trying not to let them. Because when they are reorganized, they're gonna counter push. And if they counter push, yeah, I'm dead. How's supply looking everywhere? Still bad here since he nuked us, it's very slowly going up. And the northern provinces just have lost their supply completely. Close air support, yeah, you had 3 days, so. More radar. I need to build military factories with all I have. Even if they're getting sabotaged because of resistance right now. Do we have the material? No. Soon, but not now. Daniel, what's your division design? Right now it's not like I want it, since I've reduced it slowly by taking away and getting more. I had a very big loss of equipment, so I reduced it in a division template so they could actually reinforce from it. So right now it's only 1 artillery here, 1 anti-tank gun and 9 units of infantry. I don't even have recon or engineer companies. And that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Let's see. I could actually add this. Let's add recons. Let's do a let's make a try for it, at least. Let's try it out. Hopefully it will work. We are losing both infantry weapons and the small amount of support equipment. And come on, let me repair it without you nuking the crap out of it again. You really don't want me to go and take Stalingrad. I understand it, but come on, you're nuking your own people at the same province several times. How willing will they be? 0.33 million manpower down since changing the law. Yeah, I know. We're taking so heavy casualties, it's just ridiculous. And we're gonna take even more, because now I'm pushing hard again. As soon as we get over plus, we need to push until minus like 1,000 or 10,000, I mean. Go in, grab the land. I cannot have you resting. Resting means the enemy is resting, and the enemy has many more factories than us. God, I don't know if I can break it this time. I'm gonna need to do a much longer push if I need to break it. If I can break it even. If I want to break it, I should say. Yeah. So I'll have to save up. I'm gonna save up to 10,000 or something. By the way, since you're working on Solars now, where can I find Leviathans? Are there any tips on to encounter them? I haven't encountered a single one yet. I'm like saying, well, I would say pick a large galaxy, so as many as possible can spawn, and then just do a lot of exploration. Don't piss people off, so you can look inside your systems. How's the Japanese pocket doing? Still alive? Yeah, they're ignoring it basically. If Stalin is nuking his own land, does his national unity go slightly down? I think so. Whoa. He probably shouldn't. I think I will write this up too. Yeah, I will have to look at that, because that's. He probably shouldn't. Those casualties are much higher when I last took on the USSR my game. Fair enough, I think the AI was being stupid against me and did a fight quite early. Yeah, and I also buffed them to the max. Oh god. Come on, how is equipment? I'm gonna save up a bit more. And now everyone should have recon units too. So we'll see how much that will help. It should help a bit with choosing tactics. And how quick my units are. Just save up everything and then push when it's possible. Oh god, here you're completely free to do whatever you want. Let's push, let's make some threatening moves down here so we actually pull up troops from the important areas. And the same thing here, please go in and grab that city. Before we make the great push, let's drag some units up from the front. Yeah, this is looking a bit better. They are pushing up with troops, or they are pulling troops up at least. But I don't know exactly what they're planning. Yeah, I know I have low supplies. I'm removing the notification because I'm so mad. Or not mad, I'm irritated that the AI doesn't just, I don't know, delete their troops. Because that would really help me. Or do stupid mistakes like I've done. Alright. It's very soon time. Okay, 20k, no, it's actually time right now. Hopefully with this push we will be able to grab Stalingrad. Come on, break it. They are just instantly reinforcing super quickly that single province. But we are pushing in more in the center now. Actually quite a lot more. Okay, that's really good. We're taking some fair industry land and some equipment from them. And here's a city, please take it. Well, you attack here, you attack there, and you should attack that single province. God damn it, we reinforced it because I wasn't quick enough. They are still holding on. They're holding on barely, exactly like me. The Soviet bear is barely holding on. Huh? If Daniel takes Stalingrad and this AI nukes it, they will lose quite a lot of national unity. You're very correct in that, Latvian tanker. That could maybe be my key to victory. Let the AI nuke themselves to death. Since I won't have anyone and I can't even deliver it even if I had one. Good. Come on, grab that province. Grab it. Maybe. Because that's one... No. That could have been a really good province. Continue pushing on. We still have quite a bit of supply to throw away. And the Soviet losses, we are amounting to more than 1 million, more than them. That joke was unbearable. Ha! Good one, Phoenix. Very good one. Excellent, I'm making my entire chat as unbearable as me. I can barely hold on to all these yokes. Well, I guess I need to grab a beer to be able to finish this. I wonder why the Soviet doesn't drink beer and only vodka. Are you bearing all these yokes? Oh, I can't figure out anymore. I have too many fort units now. Okay, add 1 artillery since you have 1.2k plus in artillery. No, I think I will have huge losses if I actually do it. And artillery. Yeah, here, minus 2,200. For beer joke, Putin assault your homeworld. By taking the beer, you meant the Soviet beer. Yeah. To my beer, I would like a beer. And I want beer. I want a beer that has a beard. Drinking beer. No, nothing more. But yeah, still a couple of ones. A couple of good ones. No, those were not good. I just need to remind Jacob all of them when I come to work. No mechanized divisions, I can't produce them. Well, I can produce them, but I can't build equipment to them. Because I can't afford it. So it's just a meat wall against the Soviet meat wall. And I'm soon 1.2 million more. God. Well, I've been streaming way too long now. But we're so close to Moscow. We're so close. Or so close to Stalingrad. But I won't actually manage to finish it now. I really have to end it. So close. Guess this will be a big cliffhanger. Will I be able to grab Stalingrad or will I not? Don't miss the next time Daniel plays Hearts of Iron 4, Guangxi Clique. The third cliché. One more push. No guys. I have work tomorrow and I need to sleep. So, what happened this time? We pushed into Soviet and we were pushed back, and we pushed in again and we got pushed back, and we got pushed in and pushed back, and we pushed in one last final time. Iran fell, Soviet took their land, and we are 3 provinces from Stalingrad. And Polgoli, thank you for the follow. Thanks for the 4-hour stream. Really? No, only 3 hours. Only 3 hours, but yeah. Oh, thanks for the stream. I'm so stupid. This is how tired I am. But I hope you enjoy this, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. Bye, and bye.